So I played Crepi's 1 block map and this is how it went. Also, if you could consider subscribing, this would mean the world to me. I'm a small YouTuber and every one of you count. Anyway, the point of the map is quite simple. You start on 1 grass block that respawn indefinitely. Yes, okay. This should happen. This should happen. And the goal is to progress by building a sky base and getting resources. There is some custom crafting recipe, but we'll get to that later. So the first thing I did was to collect a shit ton of dirt and build a little platform to collect more dirt to enlarge that said platform. And then the first custom recipe that I discovered was that you can place a dirt block in your crafting slot to make an oak sapling. Also, by trying new way to craft dirt, I learned that 4 dirt give 2 cobblestone. And with this new endless supplies of sapling, I began to plant them to get access to some new materials. While I waited for a tree to grow, I tried to branch off my platform to see if I can make some mobs spawn, and it did! Oh! That's not the mob I wanted. So after some time, the tree finally grew and I could finally make some stone tools so I can collect dirt a little bit faster. Now that I have access to slab, I could concentrate my effort to build a somewhat decent mob grinder. Having no real idea how to do that, my first attempt was not really a success. The creeper might be a problem. Yes, it is! Ah, goddammit. But after a few tries and a few other explosions, I managed to do something decent that would give me more resources. I also learned that zombie can drop slime balls and skeleton can drop snowballs and ice block. After discovering that you can smell dirt to get seed, I know it doesn't make sense, but whatever. I started again to expand my platform to create my first wheat farm. And with the new acquired ice from the skeleton that I killed, I managed to melt it and now I could till the dirt to plant my future source of food. Because the only way to replenish my hunger was to yeet myself off the edge. So this was the end of the first stream, and between stream I mined a shit ton of dirt, but I also learned that you can make gravel by combining 2 dirt and 2 stone, and I finally learned how to get iron. You just need to smelt the gravel and it gives 1 iron nugget. I did some research on how to do a proper mob farm, and with all the dirt that I collected, I began to build this project. And since I don't have any replay mods, here's footage of me running really fucking fast. I also managed to get some potatoes and carrots out of the zombies that I killed. I planted a sapling near some flowers and I got my first beehive. And then was the time to build the Nether portal. The first thing I had to figure out was how to get some obsidian. And I found out that you can make magma block with 8 cobblestone and a flint and steel in the center. For some reason the footage was a bit corrupted so I couldn't find footage, but after that you take some magma block and put them over a water bucket and you get obsidian. And then I finally went into the Nether and started building a platform with slabs. And then I realized I made it up slabs so mob can spawn and I redo it all again. And after grinding a bit for some mobs, a miracle happened. Guys! Mobs! There's mobs! Oh, I need to make a fence. So after making a pen for the new resident of my island, I realized that my bees are somewhat down there. What's down there? Is that a bee? That's the bee! The bee's alive! It's just in the void. Aww. And so, after some more grinding, I returned back into the Nether to build a zombie piglin farm for the gold and the new stuff that this map make them drop. I also had to find a way to aggro them safely. Does Snowball aggro them? Because Skeleton drops a fuck ton of Snowball. So, will the Snowball? Oh, let's make it right. Let's make a test right here. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Fuck you! It works. Bye! And so a new beehive spawned, and not to lose them again, I quickly built them a little house. And then I said to myself, hey, let's make one for me. So I did. And then I turned to my mob farm and I said, hey, why do I have to kill them myself? Let's make it automatic. And even then, it is just at night. So I went on and put a roof over the night farm. I made the chute further so it died instantly and collected automatically with the hopper. So I was wondering why I couldn't have more than one cow and no other mobs was spawning. And it's because the mob cap for the passive mod is limited, more than hostile mob. So in order to have another cow and breed them, I had to do a little cleanup. And that means also going into a mission to kill the bees. Okay, so I learned that there would be a kind of fortress in the Nether, so after a bit of branching, I found it, and it would be the beginning of my nightmare. First of all, on that small island, on the top there is a wither skeleton spawner. In the middle, there's the blaze spawner. Piglin and Zoglin can spawn anywhere, and there's the end portal. And then I said, let's make a farm of everything. So the first farm that I decided to do was the wither skeleton, since it was on top. And the plan was to make a platform so that they walked and fall to their death. But oh boy, did I die.
Oh no, is that a... Please, 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 no. Ah! Okay. Oh. Ow. What? I thought... Ah, fuck! It's really... Ah, fuck! What? You can't spawn?
But eventually, I managed to do it.
This is working! Oh, yes! Look at that!
And the only logical thing left to do was to put buttons so the piglin don't spawn. Then I took a break from the Nether to go steal some llama from the training villager and to check the honey from my lovely bees. And then, not so long after, I decided to go back to the Nether to make the blaze farm, and oh yeah, you guessed it, I died a lot.
Surprise, motherfucker!
But the principle of the blaze farm is quite simple. You just need to make them fall in a hole and whack them while they don't see you. But since we don't have lava to make them flow down, the farm is quite slower than usual. And so after placing some hopper under the wither skeleton farm, the only logical thing to do was to automate the zombie piglin farm. And the only way to build down was this way. It's getting somewhere. But the thing is, you need 24 blocks to kill a zombie piglin in one shot, so I had to do that a couple of times.
And now... And then... Oh.
Ah.
Oh. I can just... One, two, three...
And so, with a little bit of perseverance, and no regards for the death of my character, I finally managed to get to the right layer to kill the zombie piglin in one shot, and then I built a platform to receive the bodies. And now, with a functional gold farm, the next step was to set up a trade station for piglin to barter their gold. And then I just had to bring them in and lock them up for good, and the trade is mine.
Look at this gold here. Isn't that... Oh, wow, gold. Oh.
And so after doing all these farms, it was final time to tackle the big problem, the Ender Dragon. And so I prepared myself to go into the end. Cue the montage. And with all that, it was finally time. This was quite unexpected. And so I lost everything that I did, and I had to do it all over again. Yay! Oh boy, I was ready, and I put everything valuable in the chest to be sure to get rid of these pigmen. Oh, I fell down, so they despawned. My plan was to put a bed and bomb them away, but I guess my plan is now already expired. Okay, but at least my stuff was safe, so it is time to take the dragon. Oh! Oh, that was so close. Fuck, that was close. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Baby! Fuck you! I need to... Oh my god, my sound. I'm sorry. Master volume. Woo! Okay. Finally! Fuck you! Okay. And with all that, I had beaten Crepi 1 block. I could have gone for more farm, more efficient stuff, but yeah, I was done. It was over. Finally. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe or like or whatever YouTube wants you to do. I don't fucking care. Do what you want. Bye! Oh, also, for those curious, this is the number of times I died. Yeah.